What's up everyone? Today we will be beating cargo on Impoppable, and to start off we will place Admiral Brickle up top and then our free dart monkey up on the right corner. Next we'll place a submarine just to the left of Brickle and get it to a 002 and then a 202 submarine. This will give us plenty of popping power as well as help with camo balloons later on once we get camo detection. After this, we're going to upgrade our Dart Monkey into a 002 so we have camo detection for round 24. Then, once we're done with the Dart Monkey, we will go back to the submarine and get it to a 203. Now, the next thing we have to worry about are the leads coming up here, so we're going to place an Alchemist just below the submarine and get it to a 200. Then we're going to go back and place down another submarine just to the left of our current one and get it to a 203 as well. One thing to note is that if leads somehow do squeak through, you can always activate Naval Tactics as it will allow our submarines to pop lead balloons no matter what. Now that we have two 203 submarines, we're going to go back to the Alchemist and get it to a 402. Now, on the round 40 blimp that will be coming up from the bottom, activate Naval Tactics right as it gets into range of the Dart Monkey and you'll pop it, no problem. Next up, we'll be placing down a banana farm and getting it to a 230 banana bank as quickly as we can. Now, what I like to do is once we have our first banana bank, I deposit all of my cash into it until it sits at around 5,000 inside the bank. Then I start placing another banana farm and get it up to a 230 bank as well. And around that timing, you can collect the first bank and then deposit 4,700 into both of them. Now, a key thing with this run is that I do have the deposit monkey knowledge with monkey banks, which does give you quite a bit of extra cash. But there is something that you can skip and probably still beat the run if you do not have that monkey knowledge. But that is by far my biggest tip for you guys to be able to beat harder maps is to get that bank monkey knowledge, and then Impoppable will be a breeze. But from here on out, anytime the banks are full, I collect all and then hit deposit once on each of the banks so that they fill up in roughly 3 to 4 rounds, and it just makes generating cash incredibly fast. But after we get these two banks up and running, we are going to upgrade both of our submarines into 204s to get that extra popping power, and then we are going to save up and get the rightmost sub into a 205 sub commander. Now the reason we choose this one is because it is closest to the Alchemist, so it will be prioritized in getting that buff, which is especially helpful since this will be by far our strongest tower for quite some time. Now, one thing to go over are the Mega Mines by Brickle. Now, typically I put them near the end of the track, like up top by the red boat, so that if any DDTs or larger blimps get through near the end of the run, we will have some protection there at the end. However, if it is a big round, like round 80, and I know there's just going to be one big blimp, like 80 or 100, I will put them at the beginning of the track just to pop the first layer early. On round 59, make sure to activate Naval Tactics once the camo leads start coming, just to make sure you pop them all, and you should pass it no problem. But after this, you'll remove the top left obstacle and place down a monkey village as far up and left as you can so that it will be able to reach the submarines with its buff, and then we will get this guy into a 220 monkey village just so we can have a little more camo detection and attack speed. Next up, we're going to place down a Monkey Buccaneer just to the left of the village and try to get it in range of the Alchemist as well, and we'll be getting this guy into a 5-2-0 carrier Flagship. Now this will give all of our monkey-based towers extra attack speed, which is super nice, as well as being able to pop an incredible amount of balloons. Just a super good tower right now. Now that we have our carrier Flagship, we are going to go for the biggest buy of the run, and that is getting Perma Brew. Now, this is the one that I recommend skipping if you do not have the deposit monkey knowledge, and you would still have a chance at beating it. However, I have not tested it. It's just a theory that you should pass it. However, Perma Brew is an incredibly strong upgrade, especially when you have fast attacking towers like ours. And luckily for us, we have the financial setup with our 2 banks to be able to save the 72,000 that it costs. Now that we have Perma Brew, we are going to upgrade our monkey village into a 3-2-0 so that it has primary training, and then we're going to place down an ice monkey just to the right of the monkey village and get it to a 0-2-5 and set its targeting priority to strong. This will just help us with any blimps that get that far into the run, especially DDTs. It brings them to a grinding halt. One thing that we are going to do quick is remove the bottom right obstacle and get a 002 dart monkey down on bottom just so we have camo detection down there so we can start attacking DDTs. So on around round 93, what we are going to do is collect our monkey banks and sell them so that we have enough cash to upgrade the ice monkey into the 025. And then we're going to place a glue gunner right below it and get it to a 0-1-3, and this will just help even more with the DDTs that make it that far. Then we will place down an alchemist right where the bottom right bank was placed and get it to a 0-3-2, and this will just help us out a ton with round 96 and 98 that we will struggle on. Then we're going to place down another monkey sub to the left of our previous ones and get it to a 0-4-2 so that we have the first strike capability to help us with the bad on round 100. One thing to note is I still have been placing down the mega mines up top by that red boat just to help if any DDTs or blimps make it that far. But we're going to place down a sniper right below the monkey village and get it to a 4-0-2 and set its targeting priority to strong just to help us out with any mob class balloons that are pretty tough to take down. So on round 98, I recommend activating naval tactics right around here. I activated it pretty late and it got pretty close, but you should beat it no problem as long as you activate it early. And then I also placed a mega mine down bottom to pop all the ZOMGs that were down there. But on round 100, you're just going to activate First Strike right away, and as soon as your Megamind is off cooldown, place it down bottom to help pop the bat. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what map I should do in the future.